Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Legacy. Vicarious Viking here. This is actually my very first ever post-commentary. Unfortunately, it has to be this way because I just recorded my playthrough. I'm looking at my character right now. It's a Barbarian King level 57. I'm also about to show you a helmet that I got at the end of my last playthrough. I did it off camera though, that's why I'm showing you now. And it's a good helmet, 55 health and 15 mana, and it takes my weight all the way up to 120. So it maxes me out completely in that department, which is good. And so here I am doing a post commentary, which is sort of unfortunate because I liked my my gameplay commentary for the most part. I thought it was pretty good. I talked about some interesting things. Also, I've never done a post commentary before, so it might not be as good. Hopefully, it is. It might even be better now because I don't really have to focus on playing the game, so I might not get sidetracked from my thoughts. That being said, now it'll be different now because my mind's not in the game and not completely focused on, trying to play the game. So I won't. It'll be different. I won't be able to. You won't get my reactions and that kind of thing, or my thought process so much as to what I'm trying to accomplish at that current time in the game, like what my goals are and that kind of stuff. I will say that my goal for this run-through was to get to the My Boss and kill it. Whether or not that happens, though, I will let you find out for yourself by watching the video. So I think what I'm going to do then is just sort of talk about me. Yeah, and just kind of stuff that's going on in my life and that kind of thing. And I'll try to give the most interesting commentary that I can. I hope that I think I can manage to not be too completely boring for half an hour. If I can't though, I do apologize. Well, I should mention it's 7 in the morning. Wow, holy crap! Yeah, it's 10 to 7 now. I got up at 3:30 this morning. Couldn't get back to sleep, so I decided to record some gameplay of Rogue Legacy. I did that at 5, and then of course I found out that it didn't record my voice whatsoever. So here I am right now. The reason actually it didn't record my voice, I found out, was I was setting up for live streaming the other day, which I haven't done. I still need to sort of finish getting it set up. I would like to try to get into live streaming. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun because I think it'd be really cool to play the game and actually have people like chatting and stuff. That way I'd actually have someone to talk to while I'm playing and be involved with. That was a pretty good dodge there. So anyway, I was trying to get that set up, and I have two microphones. I got my my good microphone, which is a GLS Audio ES57, which is basically an SM57 knockoff, so it's a pretty decent mic. And then I have a crappy webcam mic, and as I was setting up my for live streaming, I was setting up some settings in OBS, and I ended up it was going to my webcam, which I didn't want. It was going to that for the webcam microphone, and so I decided to just disable my webcam microphone and set my my good microphone as my default audio device, but I somehow accidentally set something else to my default audio device, and I didn't realize it. Obviously, I've gone ahead and fixed it now, so it probably won't be an issue that will come up in the future. However, still pretty unfortunate. So anyway, my sleep was not something I managed to get a lot of because I woke up at 3:30. And I find that I have a pretty bad sleep habit, so it's always getting off track. And once I start to get off track, like I'll stay up a little bit later than maybe I normally should by an hour or two, and then of course I'll wake up a little later. And even if I don't, let's say I work the next day and I wake up on time, I find that I'll just kind of start, like that initial going to bed too late will start me off on. That's kind of how I'll keep going, and I'll go to bed a little later and a little later, and eventually I'm just up till 6 in the morning. I'm going to read this right now. I slew the beast of the forest, and I felt the throne room weaken once more. So far, my assumptions have proven correct. Each wing of the castle houses its own guardian beast. Was this designed as a test of will? If so, then I cannot fail, for the further I venture, the more bold I become. Tomorrow, I scour the tower. I'm on a roll. Alright, cool. So yeah, and I've always had trouble with my sleep. I swear, I must have like 5 different sleeping disorders. Crazy. I actually got a call yesterday about a sleep clinic. I'm gonna go, and they're gonna do like sleep tests on me and that kind of thing. So maybe if I do have one, it will get determined. I'm not sure if I do though. I think that I might just have like really bad sleep habits, and that might actually be it. But anyway, the reason I'm going to get this test done is I didn't actually arrange this myself. This is because I was part of a medical study a little over a year ago now, actually. And it was kind of my whole family was involved in this medical study because we have a rare genetic mutation. It's like a defect or a disorder. It's a chromosome mutation. It's called 2q13 duplication or deletion. I forget which one we have. I think we have the duplication. So basically, it's a part of one of our chromosomes. There's like a duplication in there that shouldn't be there. And most recently, they're starting to think that it's linked to all kinds of types of different mental disorders of the mind, like schizophrenia and I believe Alzheimer's and bipolar disorder, different types of depression, a lot of things like that. And it's none of which I have, by the way, because I got all these tests done. But a lot of members of my family do actually have some of these disorders. This is fairly personal stuff, but I feel we know each other a little better now that I can tell you guys these things. So about a year ago, I went and I got all these studies done. Our whole family did, which was really interesting and pretty cool because I got a lot of things like I got the things that I think you maybe normally have to pay for. Maybe not though, because I do live in Canada. We do have free healthcare. I feel a sneeze coming on. Ow, that was loud. My gigantism guy makes some noise when he hits the ground. Oh man, my nose is also very itchy right now too. Excuse me. Okay, so I apologize. Where was I? Yes. I got a lot of really cool studies done. I got an MRI, which I had never had before, which was pretty crazy. They lay you down on this little bed and they slide into this giant contraption. Just kind of your head goes in, and you're not allowed to wear any metal at all. You have to take out all your piercings, take out like if you have any jewelry, you got to take all that off, because it's a giant magnet. But anyway, yeah, they just lay you down in this bed and they put you in this machine, and then it's like just these crazy noises. Like it was really loud. It was I don't know, it's kind of nuts actually. I got this other one called a electro something. I don't remember what it was called, but they hooked up like a bunch of electrodes to my head, and then they like shine some lights down on me. Like they flash like these crazy lights, different patterns of lights in my eyes. My eyes might have actually, I think they were closed. Honestly, my memory is not the greatest, so I don't remember if they were closed or open. I think they were closed. But anyway, that was all that they did. Hook up those electrodes and shine some crazy flashing lights at me. I also got an ultrasound, which for those of you who don't know is what they give to pregnant women. So that was crazy too. They smeared a bunch of gel on my belly, and then they go at it with like a stethoscope or whatever it is, and then they can kind of see inside. So yeah, that was cool. Blood work. I got blood work done. All kinds of stuff really. And and this was all about a year ago, and now they want to do more. So I'm going to do a sleep evaluation, which I think might actually be because while I was doing all these part of this study and stuff, I did mention, they want to know kind of everything about you medically, right? And I did mention that I've always had really poor sleep habits, so they thought it would be a good idea to get this done to see if I in fact do have any sleep disorders. We'll see. I can't help but wonder if it is a product of my own doing, in that I'm just not responsible with how I should sleep so much, or if I do in fact have a sleep disorder of sorts. It remains to be seen. We'll see. I'm sure I'll keep you guys updated if you're interested. She did say it's going to be a while though. She made the arrangements. She's going to send the request in to have me go and do it, but I guess they're kind of backed up. She said it might be as long as a year, which is crazy. But that's fine. I mean, I'm in no rush. So yeah, there is that. I'm in the Maya now, as you can see. I apologize if you're more interested in the game. But just to let you know what's going on. That's basically this whole run was me trying to get to the Maya boss and kill it. So you'll see me all over the place. I don't spend my entire runs in the Maya, because what I'll do when I'm playing is I'll try to get wherever I'm trying to go. My goal for that video or whatever. But if I end up getting in a position where I don't think that's the wisest, then I might change it on the fly. What I'll do a lot is I'll try to I'll try if I'm trying to get to the boss. If I'm down to like half health or below, then I don't try to do that anymore, and I'll just go elsewhere, somewhere that I think is safer, to the castle or something like that, and try to get more, just try to get more HPs, that kind of thing. So what else is going on with me? Work. My boss is on vacation, so I've been getting some pretty good hours because he's not in the office. So I'm in the office, and I'm not doing anything. There's nothing going on, so I'm pretty much just there in case anything comes up. Like, I'm pretty much just holding down the fort. And I did work yesterday, and it was like a super slack day because there was nothing going on. And I also forgot my key yesterday, which was the very first time I ever did it. I got there, and I biked to work too, right? So as soon as it's a half an hour bike ride, as soon as I get there, I realize I don't have my key, so I can't get into the office. I can't get into the storeroom. It's a good thing there was nothing going on. Otherwise, that would have been a way bigger problem. But it turns out it wasn't really too much of an issue. I did call my boss right away. I explained what was not my boss because he's on vacation, so try not to bother him. One of my other bosses, though. One of the other higher-ups. I called him and let him know. He told me not really to worry about it. I did have to get into the storeroom anyway, though, because I had to collect something from one of the clients. I just had to get a screen and put it away. So I did. And then that was it. I couldn't get into the office, though, which I would normally just, on days I don't have anything to do, sit around and, I don't know, bring a movie with me, plug it into the laptop and watch it. Couldn't do any of that, though. So I didn't. My work is kind of like right inside of a mall. Our office is in the basement. So I went and got something to eat. I walked around the mall, and then I left super early. I still got paid, though, for 4 hours, so that was good. Yeah, no, great day. My boss wanted me to do what he's been asking me to do is days where I don't have anything to do, just load up a bunch of gear, like some stuff that I'm not too familiar with. I work for an audiovisual company, by the way. So he wants me to load up some of this audiovisual gear and just play with it and get a feel for it, which, if you ask me, is a little bit ridiculous because I've been at this job for 3 months and I haven't really been trained on much of anything. And I find it's very annoying. I mean, there's no reason for it because I can't actually work sound or anything for meetings or shows, which is a big part of the reason why I haven't been getting very many hours. And so my boss is telling me, you know, while he's on vacation, he wants me to really surprise him when he comes back by, I guess, having gone and finding empty rooms, like, in the office and hooking up all this gear and playing with it, which I guess I'll do next time I'm in. I mean, the reason I didn't is because I didn't have any keys, and I didn't want to go bug the banquet people or any of the staff, you know, to you know, let me into the storeroom and then to, you know, one of the empty conference rooms and then all that. So I didn't bother this time. I'm sure I'll do it throughout the week, but it's not gonna be like any kind of formal training. It's not like I'll be able to do this. I don't think I'll get anything from it at all. It's really just pointless busy work, is how I see it. Because I won't be able to do this and then just be like, oh yeah, you know, I can go do sound for a meeting. Like, I'm still gonna need to get properly trained. I mean, the equipment, I'll be able to set it up and turn some dials. Aw, I died. That's sad. Slain by Doom Trait. That was a good run, though. Definitely. I got a several grand. Who am I going to pick? Let's find out. I think I'm going to pick that assassin with PAD. Most certainly. Do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So anyway, so there's that going on at work. But that's fine. I imagine I'll get trained up eventually. With my 6 grand here, I'm going to go into... up in the top right, I'm going to pick randomized children, and that will enable me to, when I do die and get to pick a new character, if I'm not satisfied with any of those choices, I can just press D, and I will get all new choices. So, it's great. I love it. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up there, as this is a post-commentary, and 15 minutes does seem like a good length. My next run-through, my microphone wasn't working for either, because I did kind of 2 runs back-to-back, and I didn't realize. So that one's going to have to be a post-commentary too, but then after that, it should be back to just regular gameplay, Let's Play commentary. So that's it. I want to thank you guys a lot for watching. If you stuck around with me this whole time, I very much appreciate you listening. And be sure to give me a comment, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more gaming videos. Thanks a lot. See you guys later.